Within the fantasy city of Goldenlake, the spells are expensive, life is cheap, and murders are everywhere. These are the cases of the Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency. This is Gumshoes and Dragons. Starring Adal Rafai, Aaron Keefe, and John Patrick Cohen. This week's guest murderer is Brennan Lee Mulligan.
Well, in a pretty little city called Goldenlake, there's no policy of punishing the reprobates, so criminals solve crimes to rehabilitate, and that's what our heroes will do. You got Brass Kemp, a Minotaur orphan, Moose is a gnome who is covered in leaves, Spoove McNiven, smooth a given, there ain't no case can't be solved by these three. The premise is established, the stage has been lit, I crammed in all the exposition that these measures can fit, it's time to roll some dice and get this mystery fixed. Gumshoes and Dragons.
The familiar sound of handcuffs clanking shut echoes through the halls of the castle as once again you have managed to successfully arrest a murderer as they are walked off against their will and against their control by the psychically powered handcuffs to the Tower of Rehabilitation where all criminals go. This is now Actually, you've lost count of how many of these murders you've solved while you've been probationary community detectives. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel like we should have been counting because we have a certain number that we have to do.
Moose takes out his punch card and stares at it and realizes they haven't been getting any of their punches to get a free sandwich. Man.
I've kept receipts of all the coffee we've had. Is that something?
It could be something. You know what I think is going to happen, and this sucks? I feel like we're going to just kind of start back at one with this next one. Like, I feel like we're just not going to get credit, and I feel like we're probably never going to talk about these earlier ones that we did ever again.
You're telling me we're not going to talk about any of the hundreds, maybe thousands of cases we've solved while we've been on probation, and it's going to be like people are starting up with us here right now?
Fuck! I'm not happy about it, and we don't have any sandwiches.
I mean, maybe the least we could do is, like, kind of bring it up, but maybe everyone else just goes, huh?
Yeah.
We'll know. You're right.
We'll know.
We'll know.
So your probation officer, Jacob, a man with a large mustache and a larger sort of sense of vague irritation towards you, says, well, I guess you could always, you could refer to them. You could do them more specifically in, like, Patreon content if you ever do that, but I don't know.
Or, like, flashback stuff. That's fair game.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
There are reasons, Jacob. Like, thanks for the assist. There are reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
children's book, maybe like a children's book.
Yeah, children's book.
The people I've killed. Wait, we've killed people, right?
Well, that's kind of why we're here, but not... We don't
the
need to get into
cases
that.
we've solved.
There we go.
My stuff was arsony and gems and jewels thievery.
Yeah, mine too. What did
So I killed, like, a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, nobody dies in arson.
I believe she said larceny, but yeah.
I said arsony, but
you
also
did?
larceny.
I was trying to get you off the fucking...
Yeah, no arsony. You're right. Larceny.
Arsony. Petty arsony.
I did say, did I say arsony? Arson. I meant arson. Arsony is something, and then larceny is something else.
Arsony is the host of a talk show.
Yeah. Moving forward, I'm going to be much smarter than this. This is also sort of a repilot for me.
Well, we've recorded a couple episodes already, so I know that's not true. Okay, so Jacob goes, so it sounds like you're doing a hard reboot of your cases here. So you want me to explain what's going on again, just in case you forgot?
Yeah, let's start again.
Nice.
Let's start again.
Fresh start.
So he looks to the three of you. He sees a small, hairless man, Spoove McNivens. He sees a gnome covered in leaves named Moose. And he sees a large bipedal minotaur named Brass.
No, I'm straight.
It's weird that you keep, like, protesting when I say bipedal.
Yeah.
No. Some of my best friends are bipedal. I'm just saying.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
I'm a guy.
I'm going to see you walking on all fours later and be like, I fucking told you. So he says, okay, so just to remind you, and in case anybody else is listening in this castle where we just solved the murder, you are community detectives. You are not cops. You don't have the power to exert lethal force over anybody. You committed crimes, and your means of making up for those crimes is to solve murders.
Mm-hmm.
And once you hit a certain number of them that I will look up later.
Solve murders.
Actually, let me look it up now. Wow, you're not even close.
What?
You're
We've
exactly
done hundreds, dozens, thousands, something.
Those don't count because you can't remember them. Name one.
87 coffees.
Yeah,
Name
87
four more.
coffees. There was one, I don't want to burn through any premises that you might use later. One at a public pool.
Oh, yeah, the case of the horny lake.
God damn it. I had a really good public pool one planned.
Planned?
Yeah, Jacob's actually a murder on the side. So,
we'll look at that later.
okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe just give me your punch cards. I'll just give you new ones. Those are out of date anyway. We don't offer daiquiris anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you hit a certain number of crimes, let's not put a number on it right now, just in case. You'll be free. And you'll be out of parole, and you can go about your merry ways. But until then, your ass is mine, he says, leaning in towards all three of you, which is difficult because you're very different heights. But yeah, because I guess I'll call you later, if somebody gets murdered again, which it probably will because it's a big city. Guess the rest of the night is yours. You guys doing it? You want to hang out, or like what's the move?
Oh, yeah, we'd love to hang out.
Oh, cool.
The three of us? Oh.
That's fine. No, that's fine. I had stuff. Like I'm curious about what's going on in your life.
Cool. Well, what's your stuff?
My stuff.
You're looking around the room. Okay.
I'm going to a public pool.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
Well, I left my pants in the back, so we're gonna head out. We're gonna scoot.
Quite a mystery you guys were on that involved you taking your pants off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all not wearing pants.
Yeah, nobody's wearing pants. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Well.
Slaps legs. Well.
Slaps Moose's leg. Well.
Jacob's not getting the hint. And he's just kind of saying like, "Well, you guys are." So you're generally pretty busy,
here, man.
Okay, bye. All right,
fine.
I'm out. Fine. I'll see you guys back at your place tomorrow, maybe. I don't know.
Tomorrow.
I don't know. In the case somebody gets murdered, it's like one a day, more or less.
Planned.
It's
like one every 2 weeks.
Hang out.
It's one every 2 weeks. Let's get it
It's
straight.
roughly one every 2 weeks, and will never be more frequent than that ever.
Pants.
So later, after Jacob's walked out of earshot and eyesight, so you can start talking shit about him, you head back towards your headquarters. The sun is setting over the golden arches of Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency. Any passerby would be able to tell that this building was originally called Fritz's Soup and Salad, and somebody hurriedly and half-assedly put up a wooden sign saying Detective Agency next to it.
Weird ears, right?
Yeah.
We can talk shit about Jacob, right?
Yeah, we whelped him like
thank
30
God.
times.
I thought we were talking about me, and I was like, oh no, do they not know I'm here?
No, I'm just saying weird ears.
Oh, yeah, on him for sure. Yeah, it looks nothing like mine.
Oh, guys, we should have mentioned, I've just remembered one of our old cases. It's how we came to work in this soup and salad place.
Oh, right. What was that called?
Oh, but you know
But
what,
you're not
though?
going to elaborate on that? You just remembered one?
You know what, though? That does not count as one that we solved because I think a manticore just took Fritz and, flew off with him.
Okay.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
Right.
So we don't actually technically know that he's dead or that it wasn't consensual.
Right,
We just
but
know that we got a great deal on this soup and salad restaurant.
I think we titled that one Campaign Schmear.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's maybe some bagels involved.
And then we stopped naming them after that.
Yeah, everyone got real quiet and they said, maybe we should stop naming them.
But now we work in a place that has the ability to make soup and salads, but we don't have to. We can use it for solving mysteries.
Well, it certainly has all the equipment, but kind of none of the, physical components of soup and
None of the
salads.
ingredients.
En contraire.
That's what I'm looking for.
En contraire? En contraire? Au contraire?
Arsony.
I found arsony. I found a little
I
cooler.
hardly know E.
Thank you. Wait, who was that?
Sorry, I did follow you guys. I wanted to see if you were going to say anything. I thought my ears were totally fine looking.
Well.
I was sensitive about. Yeah, all right, we're whelping. All right, I'll see
You
you later. I'll
thought
see you.
your ears were fine?
I did. I was sensitive about him as a kid, but I was like, I grew into him. But now I know that I have not grown into him, in fact, and they have continued to outgrow me.
Well,
I know when
weird
I'm not
ears are
wanted.
burning.
And now is not one of those times.
Yep,
so
yep.
I'm feeling like public pool.
get out of here, man.
All right, fine. I'll see you later.
Up the chimney. I found, arson. En contraire, arson. I found a little cooler in the basement where there's some frozen soups. If at any point we want to make them, I don't know if there's no date on them, if they're expired or not, but it might be worth it.
What's keeping them cool?
Well, there was a slab of ice when I first found them. At
Got
this
it.
point, it's been maybe 6 to 8 months since then, so that's melted.
Well,
Also
we don't
water
know.
in the basement.
It's kind of like, what is it? Like, the cat in the box where you don't know unless you open the lid.
Oh, Schroddongers.
Yep, Schroddongers, that's it.
Schroddonger's cat.
That is the fantasy equivalent of Fuddruckers here.
Who said that?
He's still in the chimney. Out, out, out.
Okay, so one disappointing trip down to the soup cellar later, you all find you are a little bit tired and you head to bed. And all of your beds are... My instinct is to put them all right next to each other and they're all different sizes because that's adorable, but I also feel like you should probably have separate spaces so you can do private things.
All different sized hammocks in the same room.
Oh.
We have bunk hammocks.
Bammocks.
Hammocks, bunk hammocks.
Who's
of
on
course.
top, who's on bottom, who's on middle?
We never know.
Moose is definitely on the bottom.
We spin. We just spin it. And however we end up.
I think Braskamp is on top, but he's so heavy that it sags so that the other two are like really pushed down.
Yeah. And Moose is on the bottom. Obviously, he's the littlest, but he called dibs.
People pay a lot of money for weighted blankets, and this is basically that, and it helps with my anxiety.
And Moose is afraid of heights, so he likes being squished into the floor by his two friends.
After you do your traditional goodnight routine, the sun goes down. What is your traditional goodnight routine that you say to each other?
Well, we all brush our teeth and we go, well.
It's time for the good night song. Good night song. It started by Brass and then he'll pass over to Moose. Moose song.
Time for the good night song. It's time for the good night song. It's time to sleep and it's time to eat because it's time for the good night song. Hit it.
Spoove.
The good night song. Time to eat.
And all three have their arms stretched out.
Well, you're still in the hammock.
And then they doze off.
The next morning, as sun dawns over Goldenlake, you hear a knock on your door, and you can see through the windows near the door, you can see the edges of two very large ears.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey guys, what's up? Did somebody got murdered? What's up? Are you up? I don't want to wake you, but what's up?"
Guys, everybody on the floor. Everybody on the floor.
I already am on the floor.
Everyone's always on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, he heard us. I'll go.
I am. I'm looking through the window now, and I can't see. I don't know why you guys sleep in full view of the window, but I can't. Hey, what's going on? Hey,
Well,
Good for the
Well.
breeze.
I can't. I haven't even started yet. I can't leave already.
We were just going to bed.
oh wait, there's been a murder?
Shoes and dragons.
Vegas, baby, Vegas. That's the name of the halfling woman who owns the Do or Dice Casino, located in beautiful Midtown Goldenlake. Typically, this is a place for people who don't understand the laws of basic probability. Today, it's a crime scene. Chancey Vance, renowned card shark, lies dead on the floor of the casino's tournament room, a crossbow bolt in his heart. Near the body stand the card dealer, Chancey's opponent, and Vegas, the owner of the casino. Also, both of the players are completely naked, just like every other gambler in the casino. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. It's no secret who killed Chancey. There were dozens of witnesses, and the murderer is in such a state of shock that he hasn't even let go of the murder weapon yet. As the well-informed reprobates you are, you all know that the Do or Dice Casino deals with cheaters simply and swiftly, with summary execution at the hands of the dealer. What's confusing, though, is that Chancey Vance is renowned for his honesty and honor. He would never, ever cheat. "I didn't do it," the dealer says, finally dropping the crossbow from his shaking hands. He grabs Vegas by her satin lapels. "It was an accident," he cries. "It was an accident that you pulled the crossbow out from under the table, cocked it, and shot it into that poor schmuck's ticker? Don't make me laugh," Vegas says. Vegas nods at you three. "And as soon as these community dicks finish their investigation, you'll be out of my casino and stuck in the Tower of Rehabilitation."
I don't see why my funds should not have been remunerated to me at once. I won that tournament fair and square. The untimely demise of Mr. Vance has no business interfering with my financial windfall.
You immediately get a bad vibe off of this person. Maybe the dealer simply lost his mind and killed Chancey for no reason, or maybe this mysterious opponent was involved somehow. It's the second one. Okay. So you were at the table. Vegas, the owner, is there. The dealer who shot Chancey Vance is there, and Brennan's character is there. And there's a half-finished game of Elements being played on the table. All right, the game of the day is Elements, a bluffing card game for 2 players. You all know the rules by heart because it's a popular card game in Goldenlake, and I sent you all the instructions a week before we recorded this episode, and you definitely read them. In brief, Elements is a bluffing game played with a 15-card deck containing 3 copies each of the 5 elements: water, fire, earth, wind, Lilu. Each element does something different when played or uses a reaction, but all the cards are face down. Players can bluff and pretend they have a card they do not have in order to use that card's ability. If they're caught lying or suffer certain attacks from other cards, they permanently discard an element card. The first to lose 5 element cards loses the game. Today was a tournament, says Vegas. Prize pot was 100 gold.
100 gold.
Whoa.
Is it too late to enter, or?
Technically, this guy won. I didn't get your name.
My name? DeLionel Champagne.
Sorry, DeLionel Champagne. Okay, all right.
DeLionel Champagne, a professional gambler. I'll tell you right now, all I'm interested in is collecting my winnings. People are getting murdered left and right in this here casino, and I'd like to walk away while I've got a fat stack.
Speaking of fat stack, did you say that everyone here is naked, or did my mushroom tea need to go back to the store that I bought it from?
No, everyone is indeed naked. You would all know this, having lived in Goldenlake, but part of the anti-cheating policy at the Do or Dice is that you come in totally naked, so there can't possibly be anything up your sleeves. Magic is outlawed. Detect magic doesn't really work because there's a lot of species that are just inherently magical. So it's known that the dealers are the ones to keep a lookout for any use of magic, and they punish said use with swift execution.
And Brass starts to disrobe, and he's like, "When in Rami, just get these off."
Moose is already naked. He took his clothes off at the door because he's a frequent establisher here.
Hey, Moose, good to see you.
Hey, buddy. Bad day, huh? Murder's no fun. I get it.
I mean, you look pretty excited.
I know. I'm having a great time. I haven't been here in 1 minute.
Okay, so yes, you have the run of the casino. Basically, the only relevant parts of the casino are going to be the tournament room that you are in. You also know that there's a group of lockers where everyone puts in their clothes when they enter and locks them up to keep them safe. But yeah, where would you like to investigate? Who would you like to talk to? What would you like to look at?
Okay, first things first. Vegas, baby Vegas. We should pay this man, DeLionel Champagne. He seems awesome. Send him on his way. I feel like we can honestly, clear up like one of the 4 people in this room, and that's going to like save us a lot of time. Am I getting the vibe right? I mean, this guy's awesome.
I don't know. We might have seen something, Spoove. He could have heard something. He could have smelled something. I think we should keep him around for a minute.
So you feel a murmuring in your back pocket, Spoove, which is where you know you put your magical handcuffs.
Oh, your pants on the ground are vibrating or something.
Oh, yeah. It's all my clothes are breakaway clothes, so this was bound to happen anyway. I rifle through the clothes. I pull out the magical handcuffs.
The magical handcuffs, which are basically golden handcuffs with two big cartoonish eyes on them like a Banjo-Kazooie character, says, well, don't forget, even if this guy didn't do it, you still need to find the motive, the means, and the opportunity. Otherwise, I can't clamp my chompers around the wrists of the real killer. So I would keep this guy around personally, but it's up to you. I don't want to define how you should do stuff.
Okay.
What's this? Sorry, I apologize. What's this real killer business? The man who killed him has been apprehended. This editorializing from this sentient being, I won't stand for it.
This man who's pacing and dabbing his brow is making a pretty good point. I thought this guy was the murderer.
I don't know. I just got a vibe. I shouldn't have said anything, though. He's right. I'm adding my own sort of personal take on it, and that's inappropriate. I will remain silent.
It is weird that he's completely naked except for suspenders and a glass of lemonade and a white cloth he keeps dabbing his head with.
He's not even sweating.
Well, you'd sweat as much as I do if you had suspenders clamped to your mom's pubis.
I couldn't quite make out what it was clamped to, but now it's making a lot of sense. You know, this is actually perfect. Mr. Champagne, you could probably tell us exactly what you saw, and we could make short work of this kind of dastardly murderer. I didn't catch your name, murderer. What was your name?
I'm not a murderer. His name is Finn. You can tell because he has a little name tag on his lapel. He's a shark man. He has the head of a shark, the body of a shark, the limbs of a human, but still with shark skin. His hands are shaking. He's terrified. He's crying. You can also see that there's a bunch of urine running down his leg, which is perhaps not surprising given that he might be being framed for murder. And he says, "My name's Finn, but I didn't. I swear. I know I shot it, but I didn't mean to shoot. I didn't have control over it. I had to. I don't know why."
You're right, Finn. I'm sorry. That was a dirty trick. I do a murderer says what thing. It's kind of my first move. Sometimes it works. I mean, and when it does.
What?
Okay, now.
What?
Now we're getting to problems. Now
what?
we're running into the problem.
What? I don't know. What?
What?
Press, don't say it too. Mr. Champagne, could you tell us exactly what you saw go down?
I'll tell you what I saw go down. It couldn't be more simple. It could not be more simple. This young man, Shark, Finn, with a crossbow, absolutely, for no reason at all, fired a crossbow bolt directly into the heart of my arch rival, Chancey Vance.
Well, it seems pretty cut and dry.
Vegas raises her hand and says, "I mean, that's what I saw too. Like, basically, the way the game was set up, they were around, pretty close to the last hand, and just as the game was about to wrap up, we have our dealers. Whenever somebody's playing, the dealers automatically aim their crossbow at him, just as a precaution. And for this time, for some reason, Chancey played a card, and then Mr. Finn over here shot him right in the heart. So yeah, this seems like pretty open and shut, I would say."
Wow.
Mr. DeLionel Champagne, sir, you mentioned that he was your arch nemesis. You've played together before then. This is a man that you know.
Hold on now. Hang on a minute. I didn't say not a single dang word about no arch nemesis.
He's heading for the door. Tackle him. Get back here. Who's quick?
Don't you put a hand on me. You grab that suspender, you're liable to rip a chunk of pubic hair right out.
Oh, man.
I can see many missing chunks where people have tried that.
Oh, no, those missing chunks are from me putting my thumbs in my suspenders and gesticulating too wildly as I muse to myself.
That'll happen, too.
Oh, I thought you had balopecia.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at my notes. You said arch rival. I'm sorry.
Yes, he was my arch rival. Rival implies a friendly, bubbly camaraderie as one who I sat across the table from many times. Nemesis would imply certain murderous severity, a level of gravitas that I myself, as a nude gambler, would never seek to aspire to.
All right, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to press any of your buttons on purpose. That was an honest mistake done by Moose.
Yeah, I guess you have some amount of southern charm to where I doubt you would ever escalate things too violent. Can I ask Mr. DeLionel Champagne, where are you from?
I'm from Bayonne, New Jersey.
Makes sense. Your arch rival, had he cheated before in any games? Had you ever seen him sort of be up to no good at any table?
Well, if you cheat, you die. Right? It's kind of like a one-time thing.
If he's gambling around here, that would be the case. So yeah, we've never seen him cheat before. He's also just like a pretty stand-up guy. I was surprised that he would cheat, but I don't think he did. I think Finn just went crazy and shot him.
Although but maybe Finn knew something we didn't. Maybe Chancey was cheating. He did tend to win an awful lot. Perhaps some people say he won more than he should have.
Yeah, how else was he going to keep himself in all that hair gel? And he points down at Chancey, and you realize as he says so that he has like an enormous, like beautiful, bouffant, like hair. That when you look at it, it doesn't make sense dimensionally. It looks like you're looking into a tesseract. Like it kind of keeps morphing in front of you, and it's sort of what he's known for.
Dr. Champagne, I just assume you're a doctor from how you carry yourself. Can I ask what your cards were at the time of the murder?
Well, my cards were at the time of the... Why, yes, I believe they're still there on the table. You feel free to take a look at the hand. It was interrupted before the murder. And you are absolutely correct. I am a doctor of law.
Oh. Ooh,
All right,
a doyer.
Finn, we are going to touch the cards on the table. But we are not cheating, so do not shoot us. We are investigating a game that is already, for all intents and purposes, over, okay?
Yeah, okay, this is fine.
I don't want to be rude. Anthony, should one of us, dump water on the dealer? Does he need, water dumped on him every once in a while or anything?
That's pretty racist, Adel.
Oh,
God.
Yeah.
I just thought because he's a shark, he'd...
He's a shark.
Yeah, no,
man.
that's how stereotypes exist. It's assumptions.
I'm sorry. I
we'll
withdraw my
We'll
request.
edit it out. We'll edit it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We want
that
to
doesn't
see the
make the
sharks.
final cut. Holy shit.
No. So you can see the cards at the table are exactly the way they were at the time of the murder. There's a deck of cards in the middle, and on either side seem to be the play spaces for 2 players. On one side, there are 2 cards face down with 4 cards face up next to it, the most recent of which played is seemingly an Earth card. On the other side, there are 2 cards face down and 2 cards face up, the most recently played of which is seemingly a Fire card. And checking out the table, you can see that there's a crossbow holster under the table on the dealer's side. The dealer is standing perpendicular to them, like any normal-ass blackjack table in Vegas.
Now, Mr. Champagne, it looks like you were already down 4 cards. It was 1 more card, and you potentially could have lost the match.
Yeah. What about it?
Okay. Yeah, no. I want to make sure. I'm reading that right. Yeah, but yeah.
Dr. Champagne, no need to be so flippant.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. There's no other way to
Look,
say that. except-
if I have to stand here and wait to be cashed out of my chips and be brutalized by these 3 what are you, reporters? What are you detectives? What are you?
We're detectives, but I guess we report on what we detect. So a little bit of both.
Well,
Yeah,
am I gonna have to sit here all day, or will one of these? If I'm gonna be again grilled, given the 3rd degree, how about a nice, cool picture of Arnold Palmer? How about that?
Vegas snaps her fingers at a nearby waiter, and the waiter comes back with a sort of metal tureen that inside is a very, very small goblin with a sign with a name tag that says Arnold Palmer. He goes, "What do you want?"
God damn it! Everything around here is so goddamn silly. Listen, you little goblin. Here,
You want to drink me?
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time, Mr. Palmer. How about this, you little freak? You go get me a big old pitcher of half iced tea and half lemonade. And you do that, I'll come let you see where these suspenders end.
Oh, right away. And he jumps out of the pitcher and heads back towards the kitchen.
If you have your refreshment, you can just kind of sit tight. We have a job to do. We have to examine the body. There could be clues. There could be things that tell us something. So please bear with us for a moment while we do our job.
And Vegas nods and also says, also, if you did do it, then I don't have to pay you. So it's kind of in my advantage for you to stick around.
That we don't care about that.
You're stalling out on paying me my chips until I am exonerated by these 3 amateur detectives?
That would be correct, yes.
Amateur? Hey, Moose, what does amateur mean?
What?
What does amateur mean?
What?
A lot of times I walk into a place and people go, amateur hour. What does this mean?
I think it's a compliment.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Lemonade. No, Champagne, sorry.
I think what people are saying is manure hour when you walk in.
That makes even more sense.
Can Moose go to the locker room to bring our clothes in there, and
He
so we can
absolutely can.
inconspicuously look through everyone's lockers?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
So let's follow you for now.
Great.
So Moose, I guess you're holding everybody's clothes in your arms.
Yeah. And you can't really see Moose. He looks like a pile of laundry that's kind of sentient, waddling into the locker room because he's so
Great.
little.
So as you get into the locker room, you can't see over the pile of clothes, but if you put them down, you can see that all the lockers are open except for 2 that are locked shut. One of them has a little a key in it that's still there, and the other is missing.
Can I open the one that has the key that's still there?
Sure. So you open it up, and inside you see an ID card which has obviously been drawn by one of the photogenic goblins who are good at drawing things exactly as they are in real life. An ID card for Chancey Vance, and he looks exactly like the corpse that you saw, although his hair is bigger in the original, in this ID picture. You see a dagger, you see 7 different combs, loose clothing folded neatly, and a punch card for a salon called the Coiffed Cockatrice that seems to be halfway complete.
Is there any hidden compartments anywhere in the locker or anywhere in the clothes? Like any pockets I can look through?
Yeah, why don't you give me an investigation roll?
Great. 4.
Nope, no way to knowing.
I told you I'm rolling horribly today. Okay. And is there? Can I look around the room, try to find the key to the other locker?
Yeah. Give me another investigation roll.
18. Okay.
Okay. So with an 18, you don't find the key, but you do see an almost invisible line of very small shards of pubic hair leading from that particular locker out into the main tournament room. Yeah. I don't know. What would you call them? Curls? Curls.
It depends on how cold it is in here.
Shards. Okay, cool. So now we know whose locker that is. Okay, great. I'm going to pile up.
Now, Aaron.
What?
Most people have pubic hair. If
Okay.
everybody's naked in here. I hate to burst your bubble, Aaron.
That's a good point, but who's having some that's getting pulled out every 5 seconds because of suspension?
You know what? I think you've been living in L.A. a little bit too long when you forget that us
We're all smooth down here.
yeah.
real Americans.
Man, I used to be a man of the people, and now I don't know who I am. Yeah. I think I'm gonna pile up the stuff and bring it out to my friends.
Okay. So back at the tournament room, everyone is still here. The dealer, the table, Vegas, Delionel, and Chancey's body.
All right, Brass, we should investigate the body.
Yeah.
Do you want top half or bottom half?
How about we just split down the middle? Right, left, instead of top, bottom?
Talk about splitting down the middle. What? They're splitting the body in half? You're going to perform an open autopsy? You're going to Independence Day this man here in front of everybody?
Oh, I didn't think about it, but actually, that's Spoove. That's kind of a good idea.
We should
Yeah,
go
might be
inside.
Let's do surface check first, and then we'll think about cutting them open. Does that sound good?
Oh, so you're going to take outside and I have to do inside? No dice. No way.
Fine, I'll do bottom.
Gentlemen, there's a simple way to resolve this. Now, I happen to be waiting on a beverage, but as soon as I get it, I'd be happy to help you resolve this difference.
Oh, God. I would love if we could let people who are involved in the investigation search the body. That would be awesome to me, but we have been burned by that way too many times before. So unfortunately, we have to do it, and double unfortunately, we did not bring gloves. Again, we have to write down gloves.
Oh, yeah.
A waiter
like
returns
a
holding
list.
a clear pitcher, and inside are 2 goblins, one of which has a name tag that says lemonade, and the other of which says iced tea, and both of them have been disemboweled at the waist. And the pitcher's now kind of full of their blood.
Ah, wonderful. Exactly what I wanted. And I'll take the pitcher kind of slowly filling up with goblin blood, and I'll say, a delightful refreshment after a hard-won tournament that I won fair and square according to the rules of what happens if someone gets surprise murdered. And I'll take a sip.
Okay. As Delionel tips back his head to sip, everybody give me a perception roll other than Delionel.
14.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
Oh,
Ooh.
congratulations!
I got a 12.
Nobody gives a shit. You got a 20. So with a 20, you not only see a flash of something metallic in Delionel's undercarriage behind and the pubes, but you can see a little tag on it that has a number on it. It seems like it's probably a locker key.
Behind the pubes. VH1's best series.
I prefer I Love the Pubes.
It's just Michael Ian Black talking about pubes. I would like to investigate the top half of this body, including the bouffant hair.
Yes.
Anthony,
Yes.
as I see the body's about to be investigated, can I, after taking my little sip of goblin blood, hold out a hand and say, and of course, to pour one out for my dead homie, Chancey Vance. And I'd like to dump the goblin blood all over his head.
Oh.
All right. Spoove and Delionel, go ahead and give me just opposed dexterity rolls. Whoever rolls higher will stop the other from doing the thing.
Okay.
14 plus 2.
Oh, wow.
I got a 16.
17.
You got a
Whoa.
17, Spoove?
Yeah.
All right.
Buy a
So
pube.
how do you stop Delionel from doing this?
So as you're pouring the goblin blood all over the body, I'm already down there by the mouth. I want to kind of like do a little roll and open my mouth and catch as much of it in my mouth as possible.
Great.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never let a good Arnold Palmer go to waste. That was reflex. That was truly reflex.
There's nothing in the rule book that says a memorial pour out for a homie can't go into the mouth of a detective.
And also, Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Yeah.
No way were those real goblins. You're using bottom shelf cobalt at best.
Who can tell the difference when you're 3 Arnold Palmers deep?
All right. Anyway, let's get it going. My investigation check was an 18.
Okay. So with an 18, you open Chancey's mouth. You can see he has golden teeth. He has his massive, well-coiffed hairdo that as you get close, you can just see how much more impressive it is from this distance. And he's got a crossbow arrow in his chest. If you want to pull the arrow out, you can probably investigate the arrow more. But from what it looks like, you don't see any discoloration, so it doesn't seem like it was like a poisoned bolt.
No, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to pull the arrow out. I'm going to push it through. Everyone knows that that's how you get an arrow out of a body.
Okay. So you push it through, it hits the ground. I'm assuming you're going to like roll him onto his side and then...
Yeah, I guess.
This is visceral to picture.
All right. So yeah, the arrow goes through considerably more crimson than the way it went in. And with your investigation roll, I think we can just ride that out. And it's just a normal crossbow bolt. Nothing magical about it.
Damn.
Spoove, you keep chewing on that drink, and I'm going to check the bottom half here. And I'm going to roll investigation. Ooh, that's a 22, baby.
Great dick. Great dick on this guy.
Thank you.
Other than that, nothing.
Okay, now we know that's what Kemp was looking for first. Sort of what his eyes were drawn to.
We're right for the dick.
Moose comes back with the pile of all the stuff and goes, "Hey guys, have you ever worn like a mood ring or something like that?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I used to wear a headband that would change colors depending on my mood.
Does anybody know if that can be the same way with hair? Like, how can hair change over the course of an evening, and how could that perhaps get somebody murdered? Because this guy seemed pretty hair obsessed, and this idea of him looks a little different than how he looks right now. Take a look.
Oh, Spoove, did you go through his pompadour? Did you kind of like fish through the pompadour?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, why don't you give me another investigation roll on the pompadour if you want to put your hands in there?
That one's a 9.
I mean, to reach through his hair is like punching through a stained glass window, but sometimes beauty has to be broke.
You can get shards in your hand. Sorry, no, that's pubes.
I didn't really spend too much time with the hair. I was pretty obsessed with pushing the arrow through the chest. And what I didn't think about was that he's on the floor, so it was hitting floor for a while. But no, the hair, no, I didn't think about the hair. It's cool hair.
Very cool hair.
Anthony, is there a way to magically call coiffed cockatrice or like get connected with that business somehow if we wanted to talk?
Yeah,
to
sure.
them?
Use your eye raven.
Oh, great.
I guess it was on one of your shoulders this entire time and we didn't notice.
Moose grabs the eye raven and gets distracted and plays a game on it for a minute. Sort of like the daily word games on the eye raven.
Yeah, its chest opens up and you're just seeing different organs within its chest sort of arrange themselves into different letters.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always mead. Every week, mead.
Mead again. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's a wash. I want to call the business.
Okay.
Beep, bop, boop, 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 boop. I assume.
I assume.
Something like that.
Why'd you make that noise? Says Vegas. So you hear, "This is the Coiffed Cockatrice. We are booked for the evening, but we have some specials for like next week or something." Who is this?
This is Moose. I got a question for you. What is your specialty? Like, what do you do to the hair? Does it have any sort of magical properties to it? I'm looking to get a magical haircut.
Oh, there's nothing magical about our hair except for how good I am at styling it. We are the preeminent stylist salon in Goldenlake. You maybe know of our most famous customer who put us on the map, Chancey Vance. He always comes in here every time before he goes to a tournament. That's sort of his ritual. And we specialize in gels and styling hair and making it look really big and cool.
Right, but there's no, extra stuff in the hair. It's not like reflective where you can cheat and see someone's cards. Like, there is nothing magical you could do with the hair, right?
Nothing magical, no. But now that you mention it, the gel, there's this very specific brand of gel that Chancey likes. And as I was running my fingers through his hair to sort of spread it out.
Chancey's dead, by the way. Sorry. The longer I go without mentioning it, the weirder I'm feeling.
Oh,
Sorry.
my God, I'm ruined. He was like 95% of my income. Oh, God.
But the gel? Ma'am, I need you to focus. The gel?
Oh, God, my kids, my mortgage.
The gel, ma'am? The special properties of the gel?
Yeah, right. The gel's not special, but the last time, earlier today, when I gave him his gel treatment, I noticed the gel was a little bit, thinner than usual. It felt like more wet, more liquidy than jelly.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about your loss. Hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Guys, how cool that we got John Mulaney to play that hairdresser.
Click. I hang it up.
You can't be a salon owner that depends on one customer. I mean, you basically aren't a salon at that point. You're like a friend who does the hair, right?
Dr. Champagne, as a doctor of law, do you ever see in your court or operating court, do you ever see anyone hiding things in crevices or anything like that?
No.
All right, asked and answered.
Okay, yeah, I guess we don't have to be terribly thorough. Thank you
I'll
for
tell
that.
you right now. Listen, I don't know why are you on that telephone call? Who is that you're speaking to? Some woman talking about hair products?
I was checking in with my wife, if you must know, but I got a question for you.
We could all hear the conversation.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife. Yeah. Delino, can I look at Delino's hair and see if he maybe recently went in there to maybe mess with the gel product?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
19.
Oh, wow. So you can tell that he definitely has had some work done on the hair recently. He's definitely had some gel put into it. His hair looks good. It's not as good as Chancey's, but it still looks like it might have been done at the same place.
Do the carpets match the drapes?
I do not know if his pubic hair is gelled, and I think that's up to Delionel.
I have no less than 3 pompadours on my body.
I know this might seem crass, but we have a job to do, and just because, he's dead, we just have to take some very standard samples. I just need a little bit from the top of your head, a little bit from the head of your penis. I really thought there would be a better way to say it.
You need shards from every place.
I just need shards. I need to collect some shards.
I'm so sorry. I am a devastated New Jerseyan doctor of law. I watched my arch rival die today, and now I'm being accosted by private investigators asking me to surrender a strand of my head hair, pubic hair, and anal hair, which is also a type of pubic hair? I don't think so. I don't think so, honey.
Now I know where that third pompadour is.
What? I guess. Should we trade? We could all give you some of ours to hold on to.
Oh, we'll play you for it. Shit. What did I say?
Well,
now, card game with stakes. That is of interest to a gambler. How about this? We play a quick round of cards. You win, and I'll give you as much hair from every part of my body as you can bear to hold. If I win, all of you give up investigating for the rest of your lives.
Okay, yeah, do it. I mean,
Okay.
our thing.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, I think
mean,
it's court ordered, but if we can engage,
if we can get out of this somehow, I would love to get out of it.
I think he's a doctor of law.
Swear. I want you to swear on Bruce Springsteen. That's the holiest man I, as a proud native son of New Jersey, can imagine.
Vegas slaps her head and goes, I didn't know you were religious. The god of Jersey.
He is the boss. All of
Bruce.
our boss, divinely so.
Bruce Springsteen. He's a steam scientist, I believe. He's a bit of a steampunk, I guess, more steam rock and roll.
Let
or
him
steam
cook.
pop
Let him
rock.
cook. He's got this. Give him some space. He's got it.
But
Should I step back? Should I step back?
I'm willing to. I guess I'm willing to swear on Bruce Springsteen.
Anthony, earlier you said the key. Did Adel find the key when he was investigating him?
I found it.
You found the key. Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah, Spoove saw the key in the undercarriage of DeLionel. There was no key on Chancey's body.
I'm trying to steal it, but we have to win his hair before I can get down there.
Okay.
Okay, since Moose is the most degenerate gambler between you three, he sits down at the table across from DeLionel to play a round of elements.
Moose all of a sudden has the sunglasses that Lindsay Lohan is wearing in The Parent Trap during the poker game scene, and she has like the sock with the coins in it, and she Moose is sort of just like trying to look intimidating.
You can roll intimidation if you want.
Perfect. 10. That's awesome. That's perfect.
Not that intimidating.
You trying to get into my mind, Mr. Moose? You trying to make a sapsucker out of DeLionel champagne? Well,
if the pube fits.
If this, well, I'll tell you what. My pubes hurt so much they must be made out of glass. So if this pube fits, it's a glass slipper. And my clock just struck 12. Time for you to turn back into a pumpkin, Mr. Moose, because these pubes are a bunch of little talking mice. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? The only thing more mixed than this Arnold Palmer is about to be this metaphor. You understand?
Guys, did he say his pubes hurt?
This is the first time Moose has ever been rendered speechless. He really got the better of him in that. That was
Spoove's
so
trying to
confusing.
write all this down, and he's just writing. He's like written off the edge of his notebook, and he's just writing in the air.
All right, so because you've been so intimidated by that metaphor, right now, if you roll to play the game, DeLionel's just going to roll a d20, and Moose is going to roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Guys, I don't know. Help me out. Do something. Bob.
I have some axes.
Well, since the dealer is an accused murderer, I think it's only right that I, who have spent some time in casinos before, deal for the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very well. I accept this proposition on the grounds that there be no funny business.
Kill a couple more goblins and make some martinis. There will be no funny business.
All right.
I'm going to try to cheat and stack the deck in Moose's favor.
You roll sleight of hand. DeLionel, please roll perception.
15.
I got a 12.
Okay. So you successfully managed to stack the deck in Moose's favor. So now you have advantage, and DeLionel will again just be rolling a regular die. So you begin to play the game, and as you've seen done and probably done yourself many times, the game proceeds in a pretty predictable way. You play a card, you say out loud the name of the card that you're playing, and then basically do the power that card has. So there's just a lot of people playing cards back and forth saying Earth, Wind, Fire, or Lilu. Now go ahead and roll Moose with advantage and DeLionel just a normal D20 roll to see who ends up winning.
Okay.
And Lilu's sort of the Shemp of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Sort of a cousin brought in late in the game to the rock band.
16.
Ooh.
That's a natural goddamn one.
Oh.
You wipe the absolute floor with DeLionel champagne.
God damn it, I fucking suck at this game. Oh, shit ass.
Looks like the clock struck midnight and the glass slipper has exploded or something.
Where?
Keep going.
And the prince is not so interested in you. I think he wants to take your ugly stepsister out on a date now, idiot.
keep going?
I don't know.
Look at his face. Look at his face. He clearly has an ugly stepsister.
Lionel bursts into tears. Just. Holy shit, that's the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh, Dr. Champagne, Dr. Champagne.
Holy shit.
Moose is naked and in disbelief.
As his body is racked with sobs, you hear the jingle jangle of the keys in his taint.
Can I, while he's so inconsolable, can I get down below him and try to sleight of hand that key away?
Yeah, sleight of hand with advantage, please.
You got to really be careful here.
Well, that is a non-natural. Oh, but it's advantage. A non-natural 20. A non-natural 20.
Whoa.
Okay, great. So you fucking delicately, like you're playing Operation or disarming a bomb, manage to detach the key from the loop of pubic hair that it has been fixed to without plucking anything out.
Well, I pluck one thing out too because I am down here to get the pubes. I want.
Yeah. Oh, you want pubes
are
and
the key.
I want one pube because that's what I said I was going to get. He actually said I could have as much as I want, and I only want one.
He actually said as much as you can carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say the pubes are an order of magnitude heavier than your standard pube. So
yeah, suddenly your hand hits the floor the second you pick up one of them.
There's a heft to them, be warned.
Try to lift Thor's hammer. One pube. Okay, as soon as I get that, can I scamper off to the locker so I can open up his locker?
Yes, happily. So you open up DeLionel's locker, and you see a tote bag from Ralph's, which is a local general goods store run by 3 people named Ralph, which has his clothes inside. You see a coin purse with some money in it. You see his identity card, which identifies him as a cleric. And then you see another punch card for the coiffed cockatrice, except this one only has 1 punch in it.
So he also went to the coiffed cockatrice, and he's lying about being a doctor of law. He's a doctor of church. I assume that his religion is the boss.
Yes.
Okay.
At the Stone Pony. While Spoove is doing that, I think Moose and I are probably trying to distract Dr. Champagne from maybe catching on. So I think we're going to keep slinging insults. Yeah. Your stepsister's so ugly. So ugly.
How ugly is she?
Your stepsister's so ugly. When she goes outside, all the trolls run away. So
that one didn't hurt his feelings.
So we come back to Spoove. Spoove, examining the Ralph's bag, you find a receipt inside.
Okay.
And the receipt is very, very short. It just says 1 bottle of spell broth.
Can I do a knowledge arcana to feel like if I know what spell broth is?
Please do.
It's not one of my good skills. But I did roll a 15, so 15.
Okay. So you know that spell broth is something that can easily be purchased from most general goods stores. It is a liquid that you can basically imbue with a particular spell, either by casting a spell on the liquid or submerging a scroll inside the liquid and letting it dissolve, which can then be activated via the broth. So, for example, if you don't know how to cast Guiding Bolt and then you drink spell broth that's been infused with Guiding Bolt, you can cast Guiding Bolt. But it has some restrictions, though, which is it's so inert that it can only be infused with spells of the 2nd level or lower. That's the main...
does this one look infused, or does this look like unused spell broth?
Oh, it's just... all you see is a receipt. There's no actual bottle in there.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Anything else? Is everything normal about the rest of the metal? The silver is just silver. The dagger in Chancey Vance's... No. The dagger is in the... in Chancey's locker. Is that just like a normal-looking dagger?
All normal stuff.
All normal stuff. Okay, great.
Dogs puke. When dogs see your stepsister, they puke. Moose, please. Moose.
Your stepsisters...
My last 20 have really fallen flat.
Are so ugly. And are they single? Maybe?
Do we have a chance?
What the hell are both of you talking about? I cried so hard that I plumb forgot what the fuck was happening. I'm still waiting for my chips to get brought over. I witnessed a murder today. I have had to drink goblin blood. I feel about 40 pounds lighter, as though one of my pubes has fallen off. And come to think of it, can I make a check to see if I can see if my keys are still on my person or no?
Oh, no.
Yeah, sure. Give
Make
me,
a
I guess, perception?
Yeah. That's a 4.
No way of knowing.
Well, my inner thighs have been numb ever since the war, so I'd like to stop standing around here if I could. Look, you've had your chance to autopsy this man. I presume you're collecting some sort of diamond-tipped buzzsaw so you can chop him open like they did those alien fleshcraft from Independence Day starring Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith. So why don't you simply let me, a doctor of law who has just lost his arch rival and won a tournament for the very first time because he absolutely sucks ass at this game, be on my way.
Riding horses?
In the war?
Is that how your inner thighs became numb in the war, riding horses?
It was horses, but it wasn't riding. No, for goodness sake, it wasn't lascivious. I fell asleep with my legs akimbo and was trampled half to death. And had a bunch of nerve endings crushed around my femoral arteries. Anyway.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, c'est la guerre.
Your Spoove, you could hear, actually, I guess as you're leaving the locker room in the big pile of clothes, you hear the handcuffs beginning to vibrate again.
Just real quick, Moose, was he trying to say c'est la vie or see you later, alligator?
I think a lot got lost in the sauce back there. I think he's really losing it. He's got blood all over his face, and he's wearing suspenders that are attached to his pubes.
Someone give me more blood to drink before I pass out. These suspenders are too small. They're pulling on my pubes too hard.
Speaking of things that people were drinking, Vegas Baby Vegas, was anyone drinking during the match? And if so, what?
No, nobody was drinking nothing. This is Dry County. That's not true. I don't know why I said that.
But what if, I don't know, hypothetically, 2 people got a haircut at the same place today, and one person was able to sneak some sort of something into a hair gel that was then put on someone's head. It changed the consistency of the hair gel.
Vegas.
Something like that, Spoove?
Scratches her chin and goes, well, I guess that would get past our magic detection stuff, you know, the getting naked and the crossbow and all that stuff. We don't check people's hair for magic.
We have to take a sample of both hairs into the lab. I have the pube that I plucked earlier, and I pluck a piece of hair from Chancey Vance as well, and then I lick both of them.
Okay, give me Arcana rolls on both, I guess.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a 4 and a 15.
Okay, so which one do you want BB4 and which one do you want BB15?
I'll do 4 is the pube, and 15 is the... 15 is the...
What happened to us?
It's only going to get worse. This is the first episode. So you smell DeLionel's pube, or you taste it? You lick it?
I tasted it. I would never smell it.
No.
My God.
That's disgusting.
You are an absolute freak, sir. I have no... I have half a mind to challenge you to a duel.
Duel.
Also, considering how heavy it is, you have to bring it up to your mouth with like both hands. So yeah, you lick that, just a normal, if particularly pungent pube.
Okay.
You lick the hair off of Chancey Vance's head, and you can immediately tell, oh shit, there is some magic in here. There is definitely a spell that is lower than level 2 that has been infused into this hair somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Pube duel.
Oh, I thought
Very
it said
hard to
doula.
say.
I was like, okay, I'll take care of your infant for a while. And the mother, the doula does both. Okay,
So you again hear the vibration of your handcuffs.
Nah, God, how do these keep getting into my butt?
I like living there. It's warm.
What do you want, handcuffs?
I just want to let you know that
given all the stuff that you've seen so far, I think you could potentially, with a little bit of knowledge of spells, work out what happened. There's basically no other stuff to investigate.
Okay.
Unless you, come up with a place that you want to go, research stuff or, whatever.
So, there was magic. You were right, Moose. There was magic in the hair.
What?
I mean, come on.
What?
You were the one who said that there was magic in the hair. What do we know about this? Well, Mr. DeLionel Champagne, if that is your real name, and I'm assuming it is because I saw your ID. The one thing that you forgot to mention is that you're a goddamn cleric.
Cleric. Rhubarb, pubes, pube duel.
Why are you guys saying cleric and pew duel over and over again?
It's just the two of you speaking.
Yeah,
we
it's
all
weird.
know. If it's just the two of you speaking.
Rhubarb.
We did crowd training like any good detective does.
But no one used any magic. Is that right, Vegas, baby Vegas?
Not that I could tell. But, I guess if there's magic in the hair, then maybe... all they were doing was sit there playing cards, saying the names of the cards, and then somebody shot somebody. That's all I saw. Magic might have happened, but I didn't notice it.
And what are the names of the cards? We have Earth, Wind, Water, Lilu, and Fire. Wait, take a look at his cards. He has fire cards. Was fire the thing that was said?
Finn suddenly takes his hands away from his sharky head. The tears begin to stop, and he goes, "But yeah, that was the last card he played. It was fire, and then that's when I felt like I had to kill him.
And that's when you fired
The crossbow.
your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he made you fire with his spell.
So there
Don't you
was-
have to keep moving or you die?
Metaphorically, yes. I get a new job every 3 weeks.
All right.
So fire was some sort of trigger word that made you pull the trigger.
Okay.
I guess so.
Okay.
That means I didn't do it. That means I'm not to blame.
We don't know about that. We don't know about that yet.
Yeah, Finn, hang tight.
Hold on.
Yes,
We're
wait a
cooking.
minute. That's exactly what happened. Finn did the thing you figured out. Everybody, I'll tell you right now, everybody here, I command you, we're going to take this shark outside and we're going to turn him into shark fin soup because he did the stuff you said. Soup and shark.
Soup, pube.
Wait, something he just said gives me an idea. Soup. What if at the detective agency we start serving soup? Nope, that was...
That's what they did before. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Okay, hold on.
No, wait, he also said command. What if he had commanded the dealer, Finn, to shoot Chancey Vance by making him drink a potion of spell broth?
Is the potion maybe related to the hair? Because they both got their
sounds like
haircuts.
it, says the handcuffs. It's like that. Maybe that's why his hair was the gel was a little bit watered down when you talked to the stylist. Maybe somebody poured spell broth into it.
I knew it.
Spell broth into the hair.
Mr. DeLionel
Spell broth into the hair.
Champagne. I got a question for you. Your hair looks nice today, does it not?
My hair looks nice every day, and that's Dr. Champagne to you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the casino, let me ask you this. Why did you get a haircut the same day as your arch nemesis, rival, in the same place? What are the chances that you'd both be there at the same time? It's almost as if you knew where he got to get his haircut and you went there as well.
Faint. Everyone's fainting.
My God, there's a gas leak. We all need to get out. I'll take a different door.
No. We can take a little bit of gas.
Listen, why did I get my hair cut at the coiffed cockatrice on the same day that my arch rival did? Because we had a big tournament coming up, and I'd never gotten a chance to win one, so I wanted to look special.
But why did you try a new place? No one would go to a new hairdresser on a day they're trying to look exceptionally special, and you only have one of your appointments on this punch card. You'd never been there before. You were trying out a new spot because you knew he'd be there, and you knew you'd have the chance to slip something into his hair gel.
If he slipped command the spell into the hair gel, and then he commanded the dealer casting a spell that he didn't know he was casting to fire at him when he said fire, then it sounds like a simple case of suicide. So we are so sorry to waste your time.
Dr. Champagne,
Mr.
let me just apologize.
We are sorry about the stuff we said about
I'll let hear your
sisters.
winnings.
That was
And
horrible.
somebody comes out carrying 100 gold in a big sack and hands it to Dr. Lionel Champagne.
Wait.
Here's your
Maybe
pube.
something in the hair hypnotized the dealer.
No, I mean, I think
Maybe-
you got it. So your handcuff's vibrating, and it goes, no, it sounds like you got it right, pretty much. There was the command in the hair gel, and then he said fire, and then that made him kill him. So I think you actually got it. Motive means an opportunity. The means was the. I mean, you have to tell me.
Okay.
I'm going to take my gold and say, very well. May I say congratulations to you for solving the case.
Aw.
That you have solved the case. It was Chancey Vance who put a command spell in his own shampoo, and then so he would say it, and then he got shot and dead. And that's what happened.
He's backing up slowly. Hold
Wow.
on.
Doctor, thank you so much. Let me open the door for you.
But there's just one more thing. There's just one more thing.
Oh my God, like Columbo.
No, not necessarily. Like Chancey Vance would have to be some sort of cleric to be able to cast command on himself. But you're a cleric, aren't you, Mr. Champagne? A cleric of the Order of the Boss.
Huh? Well, I'll tell you what. To you fine private investigators, this has been such a treat, but I was born to run, and I'm going to sprint.
All right, does anybody want to try to chase him down?
Oh my God, he's running. Oh, but he's weighed down by all that gold. Oh no, he's going into the river.
Oh no.
Oh, his pubes are wet.
I better not die poetically, so help me God. If I die poetically, I'm going to come back and haunt every last one of y'all.
The motive is he's your arch nemesis and you're jealous. He kept winning the games.
Arch rival, you motherfucker. God damn.
The handcuffs snap open. They're like, I don't know if it matters anymore. It sounds like he's gone.
There's a bear in the river, and it looks like the bear's got a hungry heart. He's going right for him.
Oh, a North American grizzly. He was born in the USA.
Can Moose sort of swing the handcuffs around his head and throw them at Mr. Champagne?
You want to sprint to the river and then throw them in the... Yeah, go ahead and give me a ranged attack roll.
You want to go down to the river? Take you to the water?
Yeah. 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you managed to throw it as head, you said?
No, I want to throw the handcuffs to try to hit. Because the handcuffs are sentient. Like if I get them close enough, they can grab on, right?
Yes. So you
They got Banjo-Tooie eyes.
Yes, with Banjo-Tooie eyes. So you throw the handcuffs, and they sail like fucking Thor's hammer through the air, like swinging and swerving this way and that. And then they land in the water, and you hear the ka-chunk of the handcuffs going closed around DeLionel's wrists, right when he's about to try to fight a bear.
Ooh, that bear's got an open shot. Oh, he's not taking it. Wow. The
Bears
bear
are
has
gentlemen.
morals.
Oh, God, please. All I wanted to do was kill my arch rival so I could win a tournament one time. I put a command spell in the spell broth and put it in the bottle, and I snuck it into the hair place I don't go to, and I put it in because I knew he played fire. And there was a weird part of me. I was worried because technically water is also a verb, like how you water plants. And I said, that could fuck me. But
yeah, when you look at Finn, he's pissed himself several times. He's got pee running down his leg.
I die as I lived, a stone cold moron. Help me.
You're in 2 feet of water.
He can't die in that river. He can't die.
Yeah, the handcuffs magically take control of DeLionel's feet and start marching him towards the Tower of Rehabilitation, as happens with everyone who has those handcuffs wrapped around their wrists.
Oh, it's shorter if you take Thunder Road. You'll figure it out.
Can I just say, I knew that guy was guilty the minute he called the waiter a little freak. Like, you can always tell when somebody's rude to staff, right?
Yeah, he called that goblin a little freak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't try to erase the fact that you said that we should dunk the dealer in water, okay? You have a lot of learning to do.
I thought cut that. Can we not cut that out? Can I roll to cut that out? No.
Did.
All right.
Hey guys, we solved another one. Soup?
Soup to nuts.
Spoove, you don't know my name yet?
Sorry. Spoove, you want to go have a bite to eat?
Yeah, I'd love some soup.
Gumshoes and dragons.
Another day, another crime solved. The Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency is on a roll. They're the most respected /only community detectives currently operating in Goldenlake, and they're surprisingly good at their jobs considering what complete ding-dongs they are. Everything is good. Except for the fucked up thing that this epilogue is foreshadowing.
So back at the Soup and Salad Detective Agency, Spoove has a glass of champagne, and he's given a glass of champagne to his compatriots and Linda, and he's holding it up and he says, "To the very first murder case that we haven't completely botched." That's worth celebrating.
Right.
Absolutely. Chin chin.
Yeah.
This time, he only almost kinda got away, which
Yeah.
is way better than how we normally have these things go.
And he only almost kind of drowned. So that's way better than what
The
we've been
last
doing
one,
so
for
far.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there hadn't been a river right there in his path, and a bear coming to confront him, and him with his heavy pubes getting wet, bogging him down, we would have been fucked.
Oh, yeah.
And Moose with a hell of a throw. Let's not discount Moose's throw.
Me?
hell of a throw.
I don't know. That was pretty cool.
How'd you
guys saw
get
that?
the handcuffs to navigate like that? It's almost like they did it on their own.
Hey,
Let's
man,
not-
what are you doing?
Hey. We talked about you guys trying to build my confidence back up. And who
Oh.
put this kick me sign on my back?
You did. We watched you do it.
Oh my God, I did. I was drunk last night.
You
and I
said,
did.
"I hope this gets me attention," and then you put the kick me sign on your back. We saw you do it.
Well, should we put our clothes back on, or
Oh, we all left our clothes. We left our
I
clothes.
left them in the pile on the floor in the locker room.
As the three
Yikes.
detectives nakedly run back into the city streets, the sun begins to set. As stated earlier, these three detectives have checkered pasts themselves, and those pasts are about to. They're going to be like like King Me. They're going to be like King Me, checkered past. It's look, one of them is going to die. So keep like one of the detectives is going to die. So keep listening to the show, and you'll find out which one.
wait, Anthony, what?
Wait, huh?
What?
Sorry, what?
What do you mean
The
one of
three
us is gonna
detectives
die?
turn and look to the camera. What do you mean?
We're gonna
Anthony?
die? Tell us. Tell us.
Anthony?
Gumshoes and dragons.
Thank you, Brennan.
Thank you
That was
so
awesome.
much
That
for
was
coming.
really fucking good. That was so funny.
What a
So
joy,
fucking
gang.
funny, Brennan. Thank you so much.
Truly honored.
Truly-
I can't believe we had American treasure Brennan Lee Mulligan talking about pubes on our show.
and not a small amount, a lot. Talking about him
Yeah.
a lot.
That's how we know we made the big time.
A character choice I've never seen made. This man has 40-pound pubes.
Classic Southern gentleman. I got my suspenders and my 40-pound pubes.
I do like how much confidence he had, and he rolled so poorly the entire time.
The best thing that could happen that natural.
I didn't get above a 5. I feel like that whole time. I suck at this game. God damn it.
Hold up, actually, before you close the episode, we're not just going to do like the credits and then like an ad at the end of every episode of Gumshoes and Dragons is going to end with the scene of the murder as it happened, narrated by me and with some performances by the guest murderer and stuff. So if you just sit through the next 30 seconds, you'll get to hear some extra content that might fill in some gaps in the mystery, as it were. Gumshoes and Dragons is created by Anthony Birch, who is also the game master. Brass Kemp is played by Adil Rafai. Moose is played by Aaron Keefe. And Spoove McNivens is played by John Patrick Cohen, who is also our primary editor. Our guest this week was Brennan Lee Mulligan. If you want to see more from Brennan, you already know the things that he does. He's bigger than any. If you combined everybody else on this podcast into one person, and then like tried to compare like fame levels, Brennan would be like 5. He's a giant. He's better than all of us at pretty much everything. So you know where to find him. Sound design and engineering were done by Casey Toney. Our theme song is by Arnie Parrott, and additional game design was done by Portia Henry Warren. All of our official art was done by Paige Kilcullen. Thank you so much for listening to our very first episode. If you liked it, please feel free to tell your friends, give it 5 stars, whatever thing you're listening to it on. You can also, we're on socials. You can just follow us at Gumshoes and Dragons, pretty much everywhere that matters. I don't think we have anything on most of those pages right now, but we may soon. But yeah, we don't know if anybody was actually going to like this weird-ass idea for a show. If nobody does, we'll stop making it. If people like it, then we'll keep making it. So, it's kind of up to you. It's in your hands now. I have nothing to do with this anymore. It's completely your fault if this doesn't go through. Anyway, yeah, here is the murder that led into the events of this week's episode. I hope you enjoy it. If luck were a lady, DeLionel Champagne would have doxed her. As a career gambler, DeLionel makes his living off the roll of a die, the turn of a card. But Lady Luck giveth and Lady Luck taketh away. Things haven't been great lately. But tomorrow, Goldenlake's Do or Dice Casino is hosting a 100 gold coin prize tournament in Lionel's favorite card game, Elements. There's good news and bad news. The good news is DeLionel Champagne is the second best Elements player in the city. The bad news is the first best player, Chancey Vance, has already declared himself for the tournament.
Not Chancey Vance again. I hate playing him so much. I consider him my arch rival. God, I don't want to play him in the finals of this tournament. Ooh, I'm steamed.
Of the myriad times DeLionel and Chancey Vance have met in tournament play, DeLionel has never beaten him. Ever. And DeLionel's rent is coming due. And he's in debt to a loan shark. And he's greedy as shit.
Winning fair and square doesn't seem to be my forte. But perhaps if I were to flagrantly cheat, I would improve my chances of victory. Ooh, DeLionel Champagne, you old fox. This is just crazy enough to work.
There's just one problem. The Do or Dice, like most casinos on the continent, take cheating pretty seriously. All gamblers must completely disrobe before playing any games. In case a player tries to use any magic or sleight of hand during a game, every card dealer at the casino is given a handheld crossbow and instructed to immediately shoot the cheating player in the heart. Which is when DeLionel has an idea. If you cheat at a game once, you're paid for a day. But if you trick a third party into killing your arch rival for you, you're paid for life. If there's one thing Chancey Vance is known for, it's his hair. Perfectly styled and gelled to within an inch of its life, Chancey's hair is his calling card, the one bit of style he can bring into a casino that disallows clothing or jewelry. Chancey never goes to a tournament without first visiting his favorite salon, the Coiffed Cockatrice, just beforehand. Unfortunately, if there's two things Chancey Vance is known for, it's his hair and his sense of honor. Chancey would never cheat or allow himself to be manipulated into cheating.
Cheating may be harder than I first anticipated, what with all these recent security measures. And yet, what if I were to fabricate a plan that accounted for the security measures and counteracted them? Well now, DeLionel Champagne, you are one old fox.
So DeLionel won't cheat. DeLionel Champagne goes to a local goods store, Ralph's, and buys a bottle of spell broth from the 3 brothers therein, all named Ralph. This cheap magical medium is a liquid that can be infused with a magical spell, which can then be activated via the spell broth. It's not a particularly popular item, partially because there are very few situations in which it's easier to cast a spell using a liquid rather than just straight up doing it normally, and partially because spell broth is so inert that it can only be infused with spells of the 2nd level or lower. Thankfully, Command is a 1st level spell, and DeLionel is a cleric. He took it as an elective in high school. The morning of the tournament, DeLionel Champagne goes to the Coiffed Cockatrice as early as he can and asks for Chancey's preferred hairdresser, Sergio Serge.
To be a first-time customer at the Coiffed Cockatrice. A pleasure to meet you. Say, it happens to be a close friend's birthday. You wouldn't happen to know Chancey Vance, would you? I have a liquid gift that I'd love to leave inside his bottle of gel. If it's not too much trouble, I'd be happy to pay you for your time and inconvenience. Is it all right if I leave it on furlough till after the tournament? I feel very good about my chances of winning. Ooh, DeLionel Champagne, you are an old fox.
Sergio, with perhaps an unwarranted amount of confidence in DeLionel's skills, happily takes the promise of a future bribe and pours the spell broth into the bottle of Chancey's favorite hair gel. That evening, DeLionel and Chancey meet at the Do or Dice. After easily defeating all their other opponents, the two meet in the finals. Aha! So we meet again, DeLionel! It's Chancey, your old pal.
So it seems we do meet again, Chancey Vance. Have I mentioned I'm an old fox?
And the two play the card game of Elements. In brief, Elements is a bluffing game played with a 15-card deck containing 3 copies of each of the 5 elements: water, fire, earth, wind, and Lilu. Each element does something different when played or used as a reaction, but all of the cards are face down. Players can bluff and pretend they have a card they do not have in order to use that card's ability. If they're caught lying or suffer certain attacks from other cards, they permanently discard an element card. The first to lose 5 element cards loses the game. And in order to take an action, players must, out loud, speak the name of the card they are pretending to have. Earth!
Water.
As Lionel says water, a faint trickling sound can be heard as the dealer begins to urinate down his own leg. A half hour later, the game is almost over. Lionel has already lost 4 of his 5 elements. This is irritating. Chancey should have been killed by now. And then, it happens. Lady Luck finally smiles down on her second favorite son. Chancey takes his turn. The dealer swings the crossbow away from Lionel and points it at Chancey. Chancey wants to use the fire element card to remove Lionel's final element and win the game. Command is a spell that compels a target to follow a direct instruction, but only if that instruction is a single imperative word. Chancey says, "Fire!" And the dealer fires a crossbow bolt into Chancey's heart. There are witnesses. It's an open and shut case. But the laws of the city of Goldenlake require that any serious crime be investigated by community detectives and checked for foul play. So that means the only thing standing between Lionel Champagne and his 100 gold coins are 3 community detectives that you will soon meet. As Chancey bleeds out on the floor, everyone is so busy screaming at the sudden murder that nobody notices the smile on Lionel's face. He's feeling lucky.
Gumshoes and dragons.